Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia, and welcome back to another episode of our Cao Cao Legendary Let's Play. We are picking up for episode 3 from turn 11 in the harvest season of 192. Last time we finally hired a new strategist, Li Xiu over here. We were hoping for Guo Jia, but so far he hasn't appeared yet, but maybe he will still appear, there's still a chance. We recruited a full army and took Yangzhou's livestock farm. And as we took our third settlement, the event missions triggered where Tao Qian killed our father. So now we're at war with Tao Qian. As we were waiting, we knew that Tao Qian and Wang Lang actually declared war on each other. So we are interested in taking out both of them. We are at war with one, not at war with him. We'll send our armies out towards Wang Lang. There's a road, there's a little bridge crossing that little river. So we'll take our time and move. We still need to wait 2 turns for replenishment on some of these units, some 3 turns. We don't have to wait all the way. 2 turns is enough. We'll set us up here and we'll check to see if Wang Lang has an army here. If he does, we'll consider how strong it is and whether we want to take that fight. Meanwhile, Chen's large town is finished upgrading. Cao Ren has come on duty, Dian Wei has come on duty in terms of food, and Lady Bian is here boosting income. So with 3 assignment slots, things are going really well. This is one benefit of having Cao Cao and Lady Bian as your faction leader and faction heir. So we will be upgrading to the small city. We'll just leave it be for now. When it's down to 2 turns, we'll try our best to remember to recall Cao Ren. Therefore, we can maximize his usage in the city. We failed to remember last time. Public order is going down the drain fast. So far, it still hasn't had an impact on population. It's okay. We don't have the economy to support another army right now, but once we conquer some new commanders, we'll be setting up Dian Wei, who we got at the end of last episode. Super excited about Dian Wei. We'll have him form an army to fight off rebels and to level him up a little bit. We'll just continue with our current army and just go to the next turn. Okay, we're back. We have a new character available. It's a lady, Wen Ningbao. She is disciplinarian, kind-hearted, and superstitious. If she was younger, I would take more of an interest in her, because she could potentially be a marriage material. Speaking of marriage, we should probably have a talk with Liu Dai. Yes, we are currently at 17 and we're dropping. Our army's pretty much full healed, so let's see what we can get. 0.7. So before it was 0.3. Things are a little better. We want to receive marriage. We want Liu Huimin to marry into our faction. So let's see if see, now it's only 0.01, so we can combo these 2 deals and get the character for free. Maybe we just take this deal despite it being not so even, build some goodwill with him, and don't worry about the 0.6 that we lost here, and just take the marriage. She's going to be carrying some ancillary items, so this is going to make it worthwhile. So let's get the marriage done. Before we leave diplomacy, we want to use our proxy war. So Yuan Shao here is the richest man on the map right now, in terms of economy, I believe. He's the big faction up north. We want to weaken him by asking him to go to war with different factions. So here we want to pick one where he doesn't like, that way we can get the most money from. It doesn't seem like we can get someone to... Oh wow. Okay, so if we ask Yuan Shao to declare war on Tao Qian for us, is a plus 23.1. Well, that's huge. Too bad he doesn't have anything to trade for that. So here we can ask for the farm, basically. Okay, so we're going to end up getting about 8,000 gold total from Yuan Shao just by using proxy war. And we're getting him to declare war on someone who we're at war with, so that could help us out. So that's how you should use your credibility in the early game. Let's do this. Perfect. Alright, we're taking our role as the scheming Cao Cao pretty reasonably. Kong Zhou might want to sign unless he offered me something really great. Because I feel like Kong Zhou is a territory where we can take over because of Yangzhou. Even though it is a farmland. And I'm just not a fan of farmland. I know a lot of people really love the food strategy. I'm more of a money strategy person. So farmlands with the upkeep, just not a big fan of it. So we can get, I don't know, maybe 100. Maybe not. Let's see. Ooh, definitely not. I don't even think 97 would work. I think 96 was top. Okay. So it's still 960 gold just to sign a non-aggression pact with him. And since we'll be attacking this side, we definitely don't have the energy or manpower to attack down south. So we'll take this deal with him. Improve our relationship with our neighbors. Basically, the idea here is to have a pretty safe northern and western front, expand it towards east and south first. I think the goal here is to expand southward. We have the marriage. The character will arrive to us in a turn. Because we used proxy war, we get extra experience. Just the first time you utilize it, you get the extra experience. Same as spying for Cao Cao. We can actually go to the court screen and see her, even though she hasn't arrived in court yet. So she does have an item with her. It's not a great item, but it's a bowl. So now one of our generals can fire during battle. Most likely we'll give it to our strategist. The key of marrying her with Tao Qian early on is first they fit each other, they harmonize well, and two, I like to have a big family. So Tao Qian can start producing kids, part of our ruling family as well. So that's always great. And family members in the same army gives family buff, which is pretty important. You don't want just to be Oathsworn. Those buffs are not that great. It doesn't overlap. If you have, 3 generals all Oathsworn with each other, you just get one Oathsworn buff. But you have like an Oathsworn and a close family, you get essentially 2 buffs. So I've been forgetting to give him these cunning items. We'll remove it from her. Even though she's not in our army, she's not even showing up in our character tree, we can steal her item already. This to give you some melee evasion. We're just trying to boost his cunning so that it has more ammo for the troops. We can't wait till it levels up. So Wang Lang is here. Hopefully he leaves. If not, we'll just attack him. We have some extra movement, so just go into ambush on our side. If you have extra movement, there's no point to just stand there. Either go to ambush or encampment. Both are better than just normal stance. Everywhere else we're good. Still 4 turns away. No need to cancel that. Let's just go to next turn. Alright, so stupid Wang Lang marched his army out and took Pengcheng farmland from Tao Qian. So my guess right now is Tao Qian's army is over here after fighting the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Wang Lang's army moved out to take the farmland, and this is Donghai, which is the base of Tao Qian. It's undefended. So we're going to be picking up this large town for free. We'll be declaring war on Wang Lang. It's not going to hurt our trustworthiness because we don't have any deals with him. We purposely didn't want to make any deals with him so that we can make this attack. So he's kind of blocking the doorway towards Tao Qian. So let's go for it. Declare war. Alright, I will be fighting this, but I'll be cutting it out because there's no point to watch us destroy a garrison. Alrighty. That was simple. We did lose 2 cavalry from their archers, but only 2. Not a big deal. We'll be occupying. So Pengcheng happens to be an ancient capital, so it has +2 public order. It also happened to be a high fertility commandery, so we'll be using it mainly for farming. Temple is actually a very special specialty county. It doesn't provide any population, and it provides a unique building that provides satisfaction for all your generals. We have some level ups. Cao Cao leveled up. So Cao Cao wants to pick up understanding, so all my new recruits can have +1 rank. He's just functioning as faction leader for us. Li Xiu finally leveled up. We can pick up resourcefulness, which enables flaming shot, as well as provide 10 military supplies in enemy territory. Both are very valuable skills. Peng Cheng. So Peng Cheng comes with a level 2 Confucian Temple, which we will eventually demolish, but we'll keep it for now, simply because it enables a reform branch. This branch right here requires you to have a level 2 Confucian Temple. So it's winter now. Next turn it's spring. We'll pick up Mastery of Ceremonies for the 3 public order boost. That way this branch remains unlocked for us going forward, and we don't have to build a Confucian Temple for quite a while. The next upgrade has minus 20% character salary and +8 satisfaction for commanders, which could be also quite useful once we get more characters. But we're content with that now. We took Peng Cheng. Level 2 in as a mail post. We'll keep that as well. Once we demolish this, we'll build some more farming related buildings. Eventually we want to upgrade this to a small city, but right now it's just not the time. We don't have the assignments in place to take advantage of any discounts. So we're happy with that win. Xiaohou and Cao Cao developed into Oaththorn, so the amount of buffs they receive in battle increases. Wang Wang has moved his capital over there because we took his capital, and our livestock farm has finished in Yangzhou. So things are going well. We continue our turn. Alright, Cao Cao and Lady Bian have a newborn son, Cao Xie. Very good. We have a new mission, a challenge issued. We have to destroy Tao Qian's faction. We intend to do exactly that. This is one of those random mission events that shows up. We don't have the right traits to do either options. All we can do is pay 500 gold to move them. These missions are really kind of dumb. Sometimes, you know, your generals get injured for no reason. They don't make sense, basically. Still no 国家. It's probably not going to happen for us, I guess. Let's check out these traits. Not really worth hiring. What about the Vanguard? Yeah, not worth hiring. So we won't be hiring any of those. We have a new birth. We have a level up on Cao Ren from all the assignment work he's been doing. Cao Ren is actually built to be, you know, a general or administrator. He doesn't have any outstanding traits, so he's flexible in terms of how you want to build him. I prefer to pick up Tenacity of Steel as soon as possible. It just makes your sentinel capable of dueling, so I'm gonna continue down, get diligence. Talking about Cao Ren, it's 2 turns away, so we're gonna remember this time and we're gonna cancel it. We're gonna recall him. So this turn he'll come back. When it's 1 turn away, we'll send him back. So when it's finished, he'll be in position to build a new building with discounts. Now that we've done that, let's see. We're going to be sending our army out. We have a few options. We can attack Peng Cheng's temple or Peng Cheng's farmland, or go directly for Donghai. Unfortunately, as you can see here, Donghai is now a city. Cities cost 6 food. We do have food, but I don't really want it to be here. A small city would have been good enough, so we might have to raise that one a little bit to drop its level. We have the new reform available. Like we talked about last turn, we're going to be picking up Mastery of Ceremonies. Once we unlock this branch, we're free to demolish this building. And we're going to be replacing it with most likely agricultural building, so that Peng Cheng can provide us the food. As you can see, it's a high fertility town. And Chen, because it has a livestock farm, So extra peasantry income. We're going to be converting this over to a food trader very soon after we complete the building. So this will be a food consuming commandery, and this will be a food producing commandery. I feel like we should just finish off his army here. We don't know actually if Tao Qian's army is there or not. So going here has some risk. So going here is probably the right choice because I know his army is there. And the farmland should be quite simple to take. Alright, I just wanted to see that he's there in case he is ambushing somewhere. So now we know he's there. We'll just take the fight to him. Alright, we'll be fighting this. See you once it loads. Alrighty, unfortunately it's raining in this battle, so our newly upgraded flaming shot would be slightly less effective. But this is quite a simple fight. They're going to be marching towards us because we have these trebuchets. We'll sit a little bit back. We'll have our range units. It's pretty much the same setup as our every one of our fights. Our strategist currently is level 2, so we don't have access to any formations yet, but once he's level 3 we'll have access to circle, and then level 4 we'll have access to turtle for our spear guards. We'd employ the same strategy of letting them, the cavalry, to soak up archer damage in the beginning. We'll have him, actually he can go and harass some general with his bow later on. In the beginning I'm going to be trying to seek out a duel with Xiahou Dun and Cao Cao, so they'll be in the front. Let's switch to flaming shot. Okay, let's see if anyone wants to duel us. Doesn't want to duel, doesn't want to duel. So it might say that, and it's true they don't want to duel you, but we can harass his units a little bit, and then they might change their mind. What he can do is, you want to turn off melee mode? You don't have to activate Fire Will. Once you turn off melee mode, he'll automatically use his bow, and we'll have him snipe the enemy strategist, who's already low health. Ooh, they sent their cavalry out at our generals. That's pretty intense. That's actually something that counters our generals, so we want to pull them back a little bit. We don't want to get engaged with their cavalry. You can manually aim these trebuchets by holding down Alt and letting it fire into an area, which is what we're going to do. Xiahou Dun runs really slowly with his bad movement speed and horse. So he's out here shooting at the enemy general. We're heading into that area. See, this does much more damage. And then you just have to manually adjust it. Ooh, bad micro. Let's get him to move. We can actually start running it back because our archer is going to start shooting at them. Okay, we're good. I think Xiahou Dun took a little bit of damage. He's shooting him down. Ooh, and the cavalry is now hunting our strategists. Ooh, this is tough. Let's get him out. He will still shoot. The bow enables you to shoot backwards. There's so many things to micro. Okay, we want to hit like that. Basically, the goal is to hit the range units. We fire. Let's fire at him, and then we can keep running because you'll fire while on the move and be able to fire backwards. Yeah, I think we're hitting most of the. We can actually. Yeah, we don't have to actually charge at these guys. They're getting shot by our archers, which is good. Continue to shoot. Can we get a duel here? We can't. Okay, that's fine. This cavalry unit is depleted. We lost two cavalry from their archer damage, which is very small. So you see the circle gets smaller the closer they are to your trebuchet. The accuracy improves as you fire closer. So we can charge into these swordmen. Ah, we finally got a duel with Cao Cao though. Do you want to duel with Xiahou Dun? Yes, you do. Let's do it. Okay, so we'll save our cavalry, charge them at the archers, and we can focus on this fight over here. This duel. And then see some blood, basically. We're gonna ignore our lines. We'll take a little bit more damage, but you know it's okay. One thing, we're gonna have them on fire will because I think they're killing our own cavalry over there. Our guy is on the run. Oh, he ran. No blood this time. He ran. He got charged by someone and he ran. Okay, that's fine. Cao Cao can go kill this general. Xiahou can charge back. Our cavalry units can chase down these units. We don't actually need to chase down everyone this fight because once we win, since we're assaulting them, we will actually just capture them and wipe out their faction. So we can just end it here. Alrighty, we destroyed Wang Lao. If you noticed, our trebuchet had over 400 casualties just by itself. It's just so strong this game, like especially once you get flaming shot. So for this farmland, we'll just be occupying. There's no need to reduce this level, even though it's be cheaper. But we want the food, so we'll be selling it. Everyone died on their team. Li Xiu ran away during the fight. I wasn't microing him. I think he just got charged by someone, perhaps their enemy general. But anyways, there goes one faction. Wang Lang gets, someone takes over, and then that person gets destroyed. Yeah, I don't know why the game does that. Okay, so we see Tao Qian. Perfect. So he's very weak right now. Basically, we don't want him back into the city. Because this is a very strong defensive position. We want to destroy him outside. We're out of movement point. We also see Liu Bei, who we do want to get into a good relationship with. There's a choice here. We could actually fight him early and just destroy him, or keep him till late so we have a worthy opponent. I know it sounds like I'm asking for trouble, but I prefer to keep him late and have a worthy opponent. Let's see here. We don't want to do any building yet. We're waiting for that to demolish. It'd be interesting to see where he moves. We have recalled, so everything seems good. Our army is going to be pretty much fully replenished. I guess this unit took heavy losses from the archer and then the charge. I guess we charge into the swordsmen and then the archers. Basically everything is to set him up to get a good duel, but then the other guy just ran away, so it's kind of sad. So let's just end turn and see what happens. Alrighty, let's see, character development. Oh, she is a faction leader actually. She got wiped out. So she's someone we want because she's a faction leader. She is part of a ruling family. Therefore, we can marry her off in as basically as marriage bait with other factions to steal their characters. So we'll definitely be hiring her. She also has items, which is great. We're picking her up, and then we're going to be trying to see if we can marry her to someone. Yep, she's available for marriage to no one in our faction, but we can offer her as marriage to other factions if they have suitable candidates. We should take off her item though. -5 renew upkeep. I feel like it's just better used on Xiahou right now to save us some money. We don't need her to have that item. In terms of trait, it's quite good. See, reduce penalty, reduce desire from higher office, reduce ambition, +10 satisfaction, -25 fatigue resistance, also -15 retinue upkeep. So everything checks out. She can be a great battlefield commander, not commander, but like general. So we'll keep her around and we'll see who we can marry her with. We can actually check that right now. Liu Bei is now a neighbor. We can't get him to sign a favorable non-aggression pact. We'll wait on that. Yuan Shao and us are still in great relationship. We don't need to give him military access, although we can. But I feel like our relationship is pretty solid right now. We don't need to increase it. We're at war with Dongzhuo and the Han.
欢迎，请
Kongzhou.
进。
We have a non-aggression pact.
欢迎，
Liu Dai is
请进。
good friends. Marriage relationship, treaty, trending up.
我方洗耳恭
Tao
听。
Qian we're going to destroy.
我方洗
Zhang
耳
Chao
恭
is
听。
also a new neighbor and also someone we want to destroy because he's in Guangling, which is a decent commandery to take. So we'll be not signing any deals with him. So we have an empty slot here. We're going to be building the land development to set up the farming town here. We have one open slot. I intend to actually keep expanding Chen first. So we're going to be popping Cao Ren back. Or we could level up some of these characters. Yu Jin is kind of sad. He has nothing to do. So maybe we'll let him do something. Eventually we can stop Dian Wei from farming because we're doing great on food. So we can open up another slot for Peng Cheng. So maybe we should do that. So since we can save money, why don't we save money by building a tax collection office for free? And then wait till we get assignment to build buildings that actually cost money. Yes, if you see any of my playthroughs, I am a very cheap player. He's range, he can reach Peng Cheng. He can't reach the farmland. So basically if we go fight him now, we can destroy him no problem. But then he will have a new army here. Just make our fight a little bit tougher here. I guess that's fine. I guess we'll just go destroy Tao Qian's forces and end this episode here. We'll just be jumping into battle. There will be no defensive battles at the temple, so it'll just be open field. Alrighty. It's a little foresty, but there's a nice mountain view. Good place for Tao Qian to die. We'll back off a little bit. We don't want to actually fight in the forest, but we don't mind using our flaming shot to light the forest aflame as they approach us. So we'll be lighting this part of the forest on fire. We'll have our archers set up here in front. Their range is perfectly right outside of the tree line so that we don't waste any shots. Let's see. We'll have our spearmen here. It's the same setup every time. This game with the unit diversity available, there's just not much going on. We'll keep him in the back this time just because he's quite injured from the last fight. We'll hopefully get a more exciting duel for Xiaohudun. And we will do the same thing with our cavalry. Alright, flaming shot, let's go. So we don't see where the enemies start. Hopefully we can get a peek once they show up somewhere. We can actually have Xiaohudun run out just to give us some vision. As you can see here, this is what the Oaththorn buff provides. Plus 10 morale, plus 10 range block chance. This is because he and Cao Cao has developed good relationship during all this time fighting in the same army, and they harmonize. So you develop into Oaththorn. If you are disharmonized like him and Li Xiu, you develop into rivals. Rival also provides buffs. The buffs are actually a bit stronger than Oaththorn, more offensive, but the relationship issue could cause problems if they are in your court, eventually leading to civil war. But I haven't had any of that issue so far, so I'm gonna test out this rivalry issue with this army. Or if we get a better strategist that doesn't have this issue, we'll probably switch. Okay, we see them. Okay, so the issue was basically they don't see us, so they don't know where to run. Now they see us. Can they please come towards us? Yes, send the cavalry. That's the garrison captain. So we're out of vision. I wonder if I run here, would I be in vision? Oh no. Well, the vision issue is I need to get them to move. Because they don't see my army, they're not gonna move. But I don't really want to move out of this position. This position is quite nice. Alright everyone, we're back. So what happened was that they can't see our units, so they won't charge at us, so we had to shift everyone over. I moved my trebuchet into this clearing in the middle of the forest, so once they start seeing the trebuchets, they started charging towards us, so we're gonna start fighting back. Xiahou Dun got caught by cavalry again. That sucks. We'll have to go save him. So I used the bow on Li Xiu to start firing at Tao Qian. Tao Qian actually took a lot of damage and had to retreat back. So we're gonna just be firing as they charge over. What they don't know is that we have our men set up over here, hidden in the forest to fight them. Oh, they have fire arrows. Oh, this is bad. Change of plans. Everyone come out. Xiahou Dun got out. Let's get out. Xiahou Dun can actually start a duel. We gotta get the duel to happen somewhere over there. So, ooh, okay, this is gonna take a little time. Meanwhile, our trebuchet is doing really well, firing into these tree areas. We're gonna set them ablaze. It's gonna take them a while to get to us. I didn't expect them to have fire arrows. So hiding in the forest is actually not a good plan here. We'll have our cavalry over here. We'll have basically this group just stand their line up over here. Oh, they gotta get here before the cavalry charges us. We gotta use the unyielding earth to give everyone a charge resist buff. Let's get a duel on. Set. Gotta help. At least they charge into the infantry. Our archers are getting destroyed. Gotta pull them back. It's not ideal, this fight, because of the situation with we have no vision. We'll accept just to pull them away. This is terrible right here. The clump. We gotta get them to not fire, not run away, and just move. That way we can free them up. Alright, cavalry need to be pulled. Alright, we gotta get a look in case we get an execution here. Come on, Xiahou Dun. Giving up a lot of manpower to watch this. Oh, we're getting flipped. Come on, finish him. Fatality. Okay, not that impressive, but that's a kill. We'll use his bow to fire him. Fire at them. Charge over to finish off the bowmen. They are firing at us. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll let the cavalry take care of this. The lion's doing fine. Time to let them fire at will. Spear guards. Okay. We're gonna charge back into them so that everyone is engaged in the fighting. Cao Cao. Do we have anything impressive? Ooh, this is a beheading. Okay, Tao Qian should be mad. He should go into a rage and full heal. He did, because that was his son we killed. Okay, so we're getting the damage done here. Just gotta make sure we get everyone. Xiahou Dun come back and kill the enraged Tao Qian. Where is our cavalry? Yes, let's run down the archers real quick. These guys, can we get a shot? Can we turn you around? I want to. Wow, a lot of them got destroyed. Let's take some risk and fire at our own men. Li Xiu needs to get out. Don't need to fight Tao Qian. Cao Cao and Xiahou Dun can take care of this. Let's see if this can hit correctly. Well, at least it didn't hit our own man, but I think it is too risky. Maybe it's better off for them to hit these guys. Have them charge at the archers who have come back. This forest is ablaze. Give our man unbreakable. Do some more damage. Tao Qian is dead. we can fight the remaining groups. We definitely took a lot of damage in this fight, mainly because of terrain. Vision turned out to be a big issue here. Once we get everyone routed, we don't have to chase anymore because of this is us on offense. Alright, so we have all of these guys routed. Yeah, okay. So the infantry all routed, we just gotta route all the archers. Yes, these two are the last ones. The morale should be falling fast. Okay, they can just line up. Maybe they can go apply some pressure there. Just need to get them. Okay, I think we won. I don't think there's any unit that's not routed. Why doesn't it give me the victory? Okay, there we go. Tough fight, tough fight. Definitely hard to maneuver a whole army over from a favorable position to a much more difficult situation here. Alright, that fight took a little longer than expected. It's gonna make this episode a little longer. But we have wiped out Tao Qian, revenge our father. We'll occupy this. Tao Qian has been succeeded by Tao Ying because Tao Song also died. We are finished with one of the missions of reaching second marquise. We leveled up. Improves our standing. Okay, so let's take care of some of these issues real quick. We got a new armor. Very, very good armor for commanders. We'll give it to our lovely wife. This is part of our armor set, so once we get War Axe, we can give it to her. Adds 10 satisfaction faction-wide, that's awesome. This we'll give to our Cao Ren's wife, our sister-in-law, I guess, cousins? I don't know how to call it, maybe twice removed. We'll set her up. Yep. And Xiaohudun leveled up. We have reach already. So the next one we want to get is Trust for the armor for all spear units, and then we'll pick up Vengeance. Okay, so we have Pengcheng, we got the Temple. Temple adds farther satisfaction faction-wide. We'll be taking Donghai next time. We'll start the episode next time by taking a look at all the new things we got from getting second marquise. This episode ran a little long because of the fight took a little longer than we expected. But overall, pretty good episode. We wiped out Wang Lang, Tao Qian, to revenge our father Cao Song's death. So in essence, we had 3 funerals and 1 wedding. So pretty good episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. As always, please like, subscribe, and comment below. And see y'all next time. Bye!